Welcome back to Footnotes and Folly, and to A Midsummer Night's Dream. I am Pemberton. This is part 2, and it is pure comic delirium. While the workmen rehearse, mischievous Puck claps a donkey's head on the weaver bottom, and the enchanted fairy queen Titania wakes to fall headlong in love with the brain monster, and dotes on him among her fairies. Meanwhile the love juice has been smeared on all the wrong eyelids, so that both young men, who an hour ago worshipped Hermia, now swear undying love to Helena, who is certain she is being mocked. Old friends become enemies, lovers become strangers, and the whole moonlit wood dissolves into chasing, quarrelling, and beautifully silly confusion, with Puck overhead enjoying every moment. Let us go on.
The Queen of Fairies lies asleep in the wood. Bottom, quince, snout, starveling, snug, and flute enter. Are we all here? Exactly. And this is a wonderfully convenient place for our rehearsal. This green patch can be our stage, this hawthorn thicket our dressing room, and we will act it here just as we will act it before the Duke. Peter Quince. What do you say, good Bottom? There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and this that will never please the audience. First, Pyramus has to draw a sword and kill himself, and the ladies will not be able to bear that. What do you say to that? By Our Lady, that is a dangerous fear. I believe, after all, we must leave the killing out. Not a bit. I have a plan to make everything right. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue explain that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not really killed. And to give even better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus at all, but Bottom the Weaver. That will take away their fear. Good. We will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6. No, add 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8. Will the ladies not be frightened by the lion? I am afraid they will, I promise you. Masters, you ought to consider this among yourselves. To bring in, God protect us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. There is no more frightening wild creature alive than your lion, and we must take care over it. Then another prologue must say he is not a lion. No, you must give his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. He himself must speak through it, saying something like this, or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would ask you, or I would request you, or I would beg you, do not be afraid, do not tremble. I pledge my life for yours. If you think I have come here as a lion, my life would be worth pitying. No, I am no such thing. I am a man like other men. And there, truly, let him give his name and tell them plainly that he is Snug the Joiner. Good, it shall be so. But there are 2 difficult things. First, we must bring moonlight into a chamber, because, as you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight. Does the moon shine on the night we perform our play? A calendar! Look in the almanac. Find out about moonshine. Yes, it does shine that night. Then you may leave one casement of the great chamber window open where we perform, and the moon can shine in through the casement. Yes, or else someone must come in carrying a bundle of thorns and a lantern, and say he has come to represent or present the person of moonshine. Then there is another matter. We must have a wall in the great chamber, because the story says Pyramus and Thisbe talked through a crack in a wall. You can never bring in a wall. What do you say, Bottom? Some man or other must present wall. Let him have some plaster or clay or roughcast about him to signify a wall. Let him hold his fingers like this, and through that crack Pyramus and Thisbe shall whisper. If that can be done, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's son of you, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, go into that thicket, and everyone else follow according to his cue. Puck enters behind them. What homespun hempen fellows are swaggering here so near the Fairy Queen's cradle? What a play in preparation! I will be an audience member, and perhaps an actor too, if I see reason. Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, come forward. Thisbe, the flowers of hateful savours sweet. Odors, savours sweet. So does your breath, my dearest dear Thisbe. But listen, a voice. Stay here a while, and very soon I will appear to you. Pyramus exits. A stranger Pyramus than ever played here. Puck exits. Must I speak now? Yes, certainly you must. You must understand that he only goes to look for the noise he heard, and he is coming back again. Most radiant Pyramus, most lily, white in hue, colored like the red rose on the triumphant briar, most lively young man, and also most lovely Jew, as true as the truest horse that would never tire. I will meet you, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb. Ninny's tomb, man? Why, you must not say that yet. That is your answer to Pyramus. You are speaking all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire. Oh, as true as the truest horse that would never tire. Puck enters with Bottom, who now has an ass's head. If I were handsome, Thisbe, I would be only yours. Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted. Pray, masters, run! Help! The clowns run off. I will follow you. I will lead you round and round, through bog, through bush, through thicket, through briar. Sometimes I will be a horse, sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometimes a fire, and I will neigh, bark, grunt, roar, and burn like horse, hound, hog, bear, and fire at every turn. Puck exits. Why do they run away? This is some trick of theirs to make me afraid. Snout enters. Oh, Bottom, you are changed. What do I see on you? What do you see? You see an ass, head of your own, do you? Snout exits. Quince enters. Bless you, Bottom. Bless you. You have been transformed. Quince exits. I see their trick. They mean to make an ass of me to frighten me if they can. But I will not move from this place, whatever they do. I will walk up and down here and sing, so they can hear that I am not afraid. The blackbird, so dark in color with his orange, tawny bill, the thrush with his true note, the wren with his little pipe. What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain, song-gray cuckoo, whose note many a man notices but dares not answer no. For really, who would match his wits against so foolish a bird? Who would call a bird a liar, no matter how often it cries cuckoo? Please, gentle mortals, sing again. My ear is deeply in love with your song. My eye is just as captivated by your shape, and the power of your fair virtue forces me, at first sight, to say and swear that I love you. I think, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to tell the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. More's the pity that some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Still, I can joke when the occasion comes. You are as wise as you are beautiful. Not so neither. But if I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I would have enough to serve my own purposes. Do not wish to go out of this wood. You shall stay here whether you want to or not. I am no ordinary spirit. Summer itself attends my rank, and I love you, therefore come with me. I will give you fairies to wait on you. They shall fetch you jewels from the deep and sing while you sleep on pressed flowers. I will cleanse away your mortal heaviness so that you move like an airy spirit. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed. 4. Fairies enter. Ready. And I. And I. And I. Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop where he walks and play before his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. Steal honey, bags from the bumblebees, and for night candles, cut their waxen thighs and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes, to bring my love to bed and wake him again. Pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Bow to him, elves, and show him courtesies. Hail, mortal! Hail! 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 I heartily beg your worship's pardon. I ask your worship's name. Cobweb. I shall desire more acquaintance with you, good master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall be bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman? Peace Blossom. Please give my regards to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. Good Master Peace Blossom, I shall desire more acquaintance with you too. Your name, I ask you, sir? Mustard Seed. Good Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. That same cowardly giant like ox beef has devoured many gentlemen of your house. I promise you, your family has made my eyes water before now. I desire more acquaintance with you, good Master Mustard Seed. Come, wait on him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, I think, looks down with a watery eye, and when she weeps, every little flower weeps too, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently. They all exit. Oberon enters another part of the wood. I wonder whether Titania has awakened, and what living thing first met her eye, for she must fall hopelessly in love with it. Here comes my messenger. Well now, wild spirit, what mischief is stirring tonight in this haunted grove? Puck enters. My lady is in love with a monster. Near her private, sacred bower, while she lay dull and sleeping, a troop of clowns, rough tradesmen who earned their bread in the shops of Athens, had gathered to rehearse a play for great Theseus' wedding day. The dullest thick-skinned fellow of that barren company, the one playing Pyramus in their sport, left his scene and stepped into a thicket. I caught him at that advantage and fixed an ass's head upon him. Soon as Thisbe had to answer him, and out came my imitation man. When the others saw him, they scattered like wild geese who spy the creeping hunter, or like a flock of red-headed crows that rise and caw at the crack of a gun, splitting apart and sweeping madly through the sky. So at the sight of him his companions fled. At every stamp of ours, one fell here and another there, one cried murder and called to Athens for help. Their senses were so weak and their fears so strong that senseless things seemed to attack them. Briars and thorns snatched at their clothes, some caught sleeves, some hats, taking whatever the frightened men surrendered. I led them on in that distracted terror, and left sweet Pyramus transformed there. Just then, as it happened, Titania woke, and instantly loved an ass. This has turned out better than I could have planned. But have you anointed the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I told you to do? I found him sleeping. That is done too. The Athenian woman was lying by his side, so that when he woke he would have to see her. Demetrius and Hermia enter. Stand hidden. This is the same Athenian. This is the woman, but this is not the man. Oh, why do you rebuke the man who loves you so? spend such bitter breath on your bitter enemy. Now I only scold you, though I ought to treat you worse, for I fear you have given me cause to curse. If you have killed Lysander in his sleep, then, since you are already wading in blood, plunge deeper and kill me too. The sun was not truer to the day than he was to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I would sooner believe the whole earth could be bored through and the moon could creep through its center, disturbing her brother's noon with the antipodes. It cannot be anything but this: you have murdered him. A murderer should look as you do, so dead, so grim. The murdered man should look so, and so should I, pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright and clear as Venus there in her glimmering sphere. What has that to do with my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, will you give him back to me? I would rather give his body to my hounds. Away, dog! Away, cur! You drive me past the limits of a maiden's patience. Have you killed him, then? From now on, never be counted among men. Tell the truth once, even for my sake. Did you dare face him while he was awake, and have you killed him sleeping? What a brave deed! Could not a worm and adder do as much? An adder did it, for no adder ever stung with a more double tongue than yours, you serpent. You waste your anger on a mistaken thought. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, as far as I know. Then I beg you, tell me he is well. And if I could, what would I gain by it? The privilege of never seeing me again. And so I part from your hated presence. See me no more, whether he is dead or not. Hermia exits. There is no following her in this fierce mood. So I will remain here a while. Sorrow's heaviness grows heavier, because bankrupt sleep owes sorrow a debt. It may now pay a small part of it, if I stay here and accept its tender. Demetrius lies down. What have you done? You have completely mistaken the man and put the love juice on the eyes of a true lover. Because of your mistake, some true love must be turned away, and no false love turned true. Then fate rules over us. For every one man who keeps his vow, a million break faith, oath piled upon oath. Go through the wood faster than the wind, and find Helena of Athens. She is sick with love and pale with sighing, which dearly spends her fresh blood. Bring her here by some illusion. I will charm his eyes before she appears. I go, see how I go, faster than an arrow from a Tartar's bow. Puck exits. Flower of this purple dye, struck by Cupid's archery, sink into the pupil of his eye. When he sees his love, let her shine as gloriously as Venus in the sky. When you wake, if she is near, beg her for the cure. Puck enters. Captain of our fairy band, Helena is close at hand, and the youth I mistook is there too, pleading for a lover's reward. Shall we watch their foolish pageant? Lord, what fools these mortals are! Stand aside. The noise they make will wake Demetrius. Then two at once will woo one woman. That alone must be fine sport, and the things that please me best are those that happen absurdly. Lysander and Helena enter. Why should you think I woo you in mockery? Scorn and ridicule do not come with tears. See, when I swear, I weep, and vows born this way show truth from the moment they are born. How can these things in me seem like mockery to you, when they bear the sign of faith that proves them true? You sharpen your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, what a devilishly holy quarrel. These vows belong to Hermia. Will you abandon her? Weigh one oath against another, and they will weigh nothing. Your vows to her and to me, put in two scales, will balance evenly, and both will be as light as stories. I had no judgment when I swore to her. Nor do you have any, in my opinion, now that you abandon her. Demetrius loves her, and he does not love you. Demetrius wakes. O Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare your eyes? Crystal is muddy beside them. Oh, how ripe and tempting your lips appear, those kissing cherries. The pure frozen white of high Taurus snow, fanned by the eastern wind, turns black as a crow when you raise your hand. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss. Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you are all determined to set yourselves against me for your amusement. If you were civilized and knew courtesy, you would not do me such injury. Can you not simply hate me, as I know you do, without joining together in spirit to mock me too? If you were men, as you appear to be, you would not treat a gentle lady so, vowing, swearing, and overpraising my qualities when I am sure you hate me in your hearts. You were both rivals and both loved Hermia, now you are both rivals and mocking Helena. A fine exploit, a manly enterprise, to summon tears into a poor maid's eyes with your ridicule. No one of noble nature would so offend a young woman and wring patience from a poor soul merely to make sport of her. You are unkind, Demetrius, do not be so. You love Hermia, and you know that I know it. Here, with all good will, with all my heart, I give up my share in Hermia's love to you, and give your share of Helena's love to me, whom I love and will love until my death. Mockers never wasted more useless breath. Lysander, keep your Hermia. I want none of her. If I ever loved her, all that love is gone. My heart stayed with her only as a guest. Now it has returned home to Helen, and there it will remain. Helen, it is not so. Do not belittle a faith you do not understand, or you may pay dearly for it. Look, here comes your love. There's your dear one. Hermia enters. Dark night, which takes away the eye's function, makes the ear quicker to understand. What it takes from sight, it repays doubly to hearing. I did not find you with my eyes, Lysander. I thank my ear for bringing me to your voice. But why did you so unkindly leave me? Why should someone stay when love is urging him to go? What love could urge Lysander away from my side? Lysander's love, which will not let him stay. Fair Helena, you gild the night more brightly than all those fiery circles and shining eyes above us. Why are you looking for me? Could you not understand that the hatred I bear you made me leave you as I did? You are not speaking what you truly think. This cannot be. Look, she is part of this conspiracy too. Now I see that all three of them have joined together to make this cruel joke at my expense. Hurtful Hermia, most ungrateful girl. Have you conspired with them? Have you plotted with these men to torment me with this foul mockery? Is all the counsel we two shared forgotten? Our vows of sisterhood, the hours we spent together when we scolded swift-footed time for parting us, oh, is it all forgotten? Our schoolgirl friendship, our childhood innocence? We, Hermia, like two artists, used our needles to create one flower, both working on one sampler, sitting on one cushion, both singing one song in one key, as if our hands, our sides, our voices, and our minds were one. So we grew together, like a double cherry that seems divided but is joined in its division, two lovely berries formed on one stem, two seeming bodies, but one heart, two of the first rank, like heraldic coats that belong to one person and are crowned with one crest. And will you tear our old love apart just to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, it is not maidenly. All women as well as I may blame you for it, though I alone feel the injury. I am astonished by your passionate words. I am not scorning you, it seems you are scorning me. Did you not set Lysander on as a mockery, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And did you not make your other love, Demetrius, who only just now kicked me away, call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, heavenly? Why would he speak this way to someone he hates? And why would Lysander deny the love for you that was so rich in his soul, and offer me affection, unless you had urged him to it and agreed to it? So what if I am not as favored as you, not so adored, not so fortunate, but most miserable because I love without being loved? You should pity that, not despise it. I do not understand what you mean by this. Yes, go on. Keep pretending, make false sad faces, make mouths at me when my back is turned, wink at one another, and keep the sweet joke going. If this prank is well carried out, it will be remembered. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me your subject for ridicule. But farewell. This is partly my own fault, and death or absence will soon cure it. Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my explanation. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena. Oh, excellent. Sweetheart, do not mock her so. If she cannot beg you to stop, I can force you. You can force no more than she can beg. Your threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love you. By my life I do. I swear by the life I would lose for you that I will prove any man false who says I do not love you. I say I love you more than he can. If you say so, step aside and prove it. Quickly come. Lysander, what is all this leading to? Away, you dark-skinned thing. No, no. He will only pretend to break loose. Act as if you mean to follow, but do not come. You are a tame man. Go on. Let go, you cat, you burr. Vile thing, loose your hold, or I will shake you off me like a serpent. Why have you become so rude? What change is this, sweet love? Your love? Out, tawny Tartar, out. Out, hated medicine. Away, detested potion. Are you not joking? Yes, truly, and so are you. Demetrius, I will keep my word with you. I wish I had your bond, for I see a weak bond is holding you. I will not trust your word. What should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Though I hate her, I will not harm her like that. Can you do me greater harm than hate me? Hate me? Why? Oh, what news is this, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair now as I was a little while ago. Since night fell you loved me, yet since night fell you left me. Then you left me, oh gods forbid, in earnest, should I say. Yes, by my life, and I never wish to see you again. So give up hope, give up questioning, give up doubt. Be certain, nothing is truer. It is no joke that I hate you and love Helena. Oh, you trickster! You worm in a blossom! You thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him? Fine, truly. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? Will you drag impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Shame, shame, you counterfeit, you puppet! Puppet? Why that? Ah, that is how the game goes. Now I see she has made a comparison between our statures. She has stressed her height, and with her figure, her tall figure, her height, no doubt, she has won him over. Have you risen so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, you painted maple? Speak. How low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails cannot reach your eyes. Please, gentlemen, though you mock me, do not let her hurt me. I was never spiteful. I have no talent at all for shrewish fighting. I am truly a maiden in my cowardice. Do not let her strike me. You may perhaps think that because she is somewhat shorter than I am, I can match her. Shorter! Listen, there it is again. Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I always loved you, Hermia, Always kept your secrets, never wronged you, except that, because I loved Demetrius, I told him you were secretly coming into this wood. He followed you, for love I followed him. But he has scolded me away and threatened to strike me, kick me, even kill me too. And now, if you will let me go quietly, I will carry my foolishness back to Athens and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and foolishly fond I am. Then go. Who is stopping you? A foolish heart that I leave behind here. What with Lysander? With Demetrius. Do not be afraid. She shall not harm you, Helena. No, sir, she shall not, even if you take her side. Oh, when she is angry, she is sharp and fierce. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she is little, she is fierce. Little again. Nothing but low and little. Why will you let her insult me like this? Let me get to her. Go away, you dwarf, you tiny thing made of stunting not grass, you bead, you acorn. You are too meddlesome on behalf of one who scorns your service. Leave her alone. Do not speak of Helena, do not take her side. If you show even the least sign of love for her, you will pay for it. Now, she is not holding me. Follow now if you dare, and we will test whose claim, yours or mine, is stronger in Helena. Follow? No, I will go beside you cheek by jowl. Lysander and Demetrius leave. You, mistress, all this trouble is because of you. No, do not back away. I will not trust you, nor stay any longer in your savage company. Your hands are quicker than mine for a fight, but my legs are longer for running away. Helena exits. I am amazed and do not know what to say. Hermia exits, pursuing Helena. This is your carelessness. You are still making mistakes, unless you are committing these tricks willfully. Believe me, King of Shadows, I made a mistake. Did you not tell me I would know the man by the Athenian clothes he wore? So my errand proves innocent thus far. I did anoint an Athenian's eyes. And thus far I am glad it turned out so, because I find their quarrel entertaining. You see, these lovers are looking for a place to fight. Hurry then, Robin, cover the night at once. Draw a heavy fog over the starry sky, black as Acron, and lead these angry rivals so far astray that neither one can come near the other's path. Sometimes imitate Lysander's voice and provoke Demetrius with sharp insults, then sometimes mock and rail like Demetrius. Keep leading them away from each other in this way, until sleep, which looks like death, creeps over their brows with heavy legs and bat-like wings. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye. Its juice has the power to remove all error from his sight and make his eyes return to their natural vision. When they next wake, all this mockery will seem like a dream, an empty vision. The lovers will go back to Athens in a bond of love that will last until death. While I set you to this work, I will go to my queen and beg from her the Indian boy. Then I will release her enchanted eye from its view of that monster, and everything shall be at peace. My fairy lord, this must be done quickly, for night's swift dragons are cutting through the clouds at full speed. Over there shines the forerunner of Aurora. At its approach, the ghosts that wander here and there hurry home to the churchyards. All condemned spirits, buried at crossroads or in floods, have already gone to their wormy beds. Fearing that day will look upon their shame, they willingly exile themselves from the light, and must forever keep company with dark-browed night. But we are spirits of another kind. I have often sported with the morning's love, and like a forester I may walk the groves until the eastern gate, all fiery red, opens on Neptune with fair blessed beams and turns his salt, green streams to yellow gold. Still, make haste, do not delay. We may yet finish this business before day. Oberon exits. Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one. Lysander enters. Where are you, proud Demetrius? Speak now. Here, villain, with my sword drawn and ready. Where are you? I will be with you at once. Then follow me to clearer ground. Lysander exits, following the voice. Demetrius enters. Lysander, speak again. You run away, you coward, have you fled? Speak. Are you in some bush? Where are you hiding your head? You coward, are you boasting to the stars, telling the bushes that you are looking for a fight, yet you will not come? Come, traitor, come, you child. I will whip you with a rod. Anyone who draws a sword against you is disgraced. Ah, are you there? Follow my voice. We will not test any manhood here. They exit. Lysander enters. He goes ahead of me and keeps daring me on, but when I reach the place he calls from, he is gone. The villain is much quicker on his feet than I am. I followed fast, but he flew faster, so that I have fallen in this dark, uneven path. I will rest here. Come, gentle day. If you show me even your grey light once, I will find Demetrius and avenge this insult. Lysander lies down and sleeps. Puck and Demetrius enter. Ho, ho, ho. Coward, why do you not come? Wait for me if you dare. I know very well that you run ahead of me, changing places, and you dare not stand still or look me in the face. Where are you? Come here. I am here. No, then you are mocking me. You will pay dearly for this if I ever see your face by daylight. Now go your way. Weakness forces me to stretch myself out on this cold bed. When day comes, expect a visit from me. Demetrius lies down and sleeps. Helena enters. O weary night, O long and tedious night, shorten your hours. Let comfort shine from the east, so I may return to Athens by daylight, away from those who hate my poor company. And sleep, which sometimes shuts sorrow's eye, steal me for a while from my own company. Helena sleeps. Only 3 so far? Come, one more. 2 of each kind makes 4. Here she comes angry and sad. Cupid is a mischievous boy, to make poor women mad like this. Hermia enters. Never was I so weary, never so full of sorrow, wet with dew and torn by briars. I can crawl no farther, go no farther, my legs cannot keep pace with my desires. I will rest here until day breaks. Heaven protect Lysander if they intend to fight. Hermia lies down. On the ground, sleep soundly. I will apply to your eye, gentle lover, the remedy. When you wake, you shall take true delight in the sight of your former lady's eye. And the well-known country proverb, that every man should take his own, shall be proved when you awake. Jack shall have Jill, nothing shall go wrong. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well. Puck squeezes the juice onto Lysander's eye, then exits.
And there we pause again. The night has reached its maddest pitch, and now, at Oberon's command, Puck must put it right to lead the weary lovers apart in the dark, lay them down to sleep, and undo the charm, so that they may wake and think the whole wild night was nothing but a dream. Next time, in part 3, the morning after, a royal wedding, and the funniest amateur tragedy ever staged. Mind the footnotes, and beware the folly.